Hello, I'm Tan the TamBoTC channel, and I want to talk about Batman Hush movie in this video. I just watched this movie. My friend said I watched it with him a while back, probably years back, and I don't remember watching it with them, but this movie's bad. Like, I actually have the paperback of the entire comic series, everything that was attached to the Batman Hush storyline right here. And the book's better. The book's flawed, has its own flaws, but it was not nearly as stupid as this movie. And when I checked looking up the Hush and doing kind of some research on this, one of the questions it asked on Google was, is Batman Hush a good movie? And it's like, you click on it, it says, yes, it is, basically. It is an action-packed, entertaining, and constantly funny movie. And I'm like, I guess funny in a room way. There are a lot of weird choices of dialogue, and the utilization of swears, like, it was really awkward. A lot of the stuff characters would say at times in the movie. Frickin' Catwoman randomly calling Poison Ivy ass, or someone, or being called plant bitch. It's like unnecessary swearing moments and such. Once again, the book is edgy too, but not nearly. Somehow the book had more dignity than this movie. This is an older movie. This is an older movie at this point too, as well as an older book. So it doesn't really seem relevant, but I thought I might as well talk about it anyways because of how dumb it is. I just watched a bunch of DC animated movies, and it's gotta be the worst of them, in my opinion. I also found a problem with like the third act of a lot of DC movies, and it's not just Batman Hush that shares this, but they seem to rush themselves quickly by the end of the storyline. Some of them it's not really a problem, and you like don't notice it nearly as much. But other ones like Batman Hush, for example, I definitely noticed the third act being freaking rushed. Ironically, rush Hush. And man, this movie had a lot of stupid in it. So of course, in the beginning, they change Killer Croc with Bane instead. Because it's Killer Croc in the comic, there's some cool fighting with Batman and him. I kind of like his design too. Killer Croc's intimidating in the comic book. Bane looks cool too, but like, I actually think I would have liked to see Killer Croc in the frickin' animated movie, and they just kind of cut him out and gave us a less impressive Bane role. And then they gave us, what else did they? Sorry, a little bit of a runny nose. So what was the other change? So they did go with the Batman romance with Catwoman, though in the comic book to the movie where they have like a time period with somebody's here. Let's go kill him. That was quick. I wasn't expecting them to kill them that fast. But they had like a period of time where they show Catwoman. Catwoman gets married to him. Catwoman is fighting crime with him and stuff, and they kind of break up by the end, by the way, because she doesn't see him change. There's not nearly as dumb things with that, where they actually have kind of a twist where she says, where Batman's still suspecting her of being behind certain things, working with Hush, and she actually says Hush to him, and that's what kind of confirms his fears. I really want to talk about the stupid Riddler stuff. I'm like trying to wait to do that stuff. That stuff is pretty dumb. Me and my friend Dave has been talking about it a little bit. What else did they change? They changed, so they do have the Superman being controlled by Poison Ivy thing. They follow that decently close, minus the dumbass lines, some of the line delivery and stuff. Like, it's definitely action-packed. There's some stuff missing where they confront the Joker. I think they made him choking out the Joker scene a little bit more brutal than it was in the book, surprisingly, and it's actually Catwoman and Harley that confront him and not just James Gordon, which James kind of comes afterwards. The voice actor for the Joker was terrible too. There's like an interrogation scene in the book, and they did get the Scarecrow part. That was the Scarecrow part where they fight him in the cemetery. Man, I gotta talk about the Riddler part though. So there's a later interrogation, and Riddler is like robbing a bank or whatever, like earlier on. But there's a later interrogation where the Riddler is being interrogated for being something Wynn. I'm trying to remember the name, but it's like the inventor of the crossword puzzle, and that Riddler was involved in some of the schemes with Hush. And in the movie, they change him into being a fake Riddler. It is actually Clayface. And while I like Clayface, I don't feel like he's necessarily needed here. And he does not really play a point into the storyline that works, in my opinion. And okay, I'll use that. Why not? Oh, there were barrels here, whatever. But basically the Riddler has been mocked by other villains, and by getting back, he made an alter ego where he goes into the Lazarus pit, and he is Hush, actually. Where I think it's Thomas Elliot, he faked his death during the Joker part to get Batman angry during that scene. And they do follow some things, they just do it less impressive compared to the book, somehow. And it is revealed that, of course, the Riddler is Hush. But in the book, there's this thing where he actually plays with the idea of Hush being Jason Todd, messing with him. But it does turn out eventually to be Thomas Elliot or whatever. Tom Elliot. So, which is a friend of Bruce's that is a surgeon or whatever, and actually helped Bruce in an earlier scene, which is also shown in the movie. God damn, the lines, though, in this movie, especially in the way they're delivered, are freaking horrible, though. Freaking hate them. Right. I think that was a bot. They were too stupid otherwise not to be. You have to tell between, you can tell between the bot frickin' behavior and the human behavior. But yeah, just this, I just wanted to talk about this movie real briefly. It was pretty stupid. It drove my friend Dave nuts. And now, thinking on it over time, It drove me a little nuts too. I also got to see that Batman, frickin' Gotham enters, or Doom comes for Gotham, or whatever it's called, which is the Cthulhu-related kind of Lovecraftian Batman story. And, yeah. Wait, is it? I think it's up above. My headset's saying battery, by the way, so I'm gonna want to make this quick. But yeah, I just found some of the choices they made. They kind of just cut it off with Batman and Catwoman breaking up. You know, I'm sick of people breaking up Catwoman and Batman. I actually like Batman and Catwoman together. They're freaking awesome. Oh yeah, they replaced. I forgot. Freaking the Huntress is supposed to play a bigger role, and they basically kind of replaced her, semi-replaced her with Batgirl, even though she's barely in it too. Almost forgot about that. But yeah, there's a lot of character replacements that don't quite make sense. I think they're trying to make it make sense within the continuity of the DC movies, because the DC movies are doing, but that doesn't mean they can't just follow certain plot points though. There's still plenty to think on it. It kind of feels like they started with wanting the idea of Thomas Elliot to be the Riddler, and then they just kind of threw that away, or either thought, oh, this is going to be such a good plot twist, people aren't going to guess that the Riddler, especially people who've read the book, it's like, they're never going to guess it's the Riddler. Instead, it's like, are you stupid? What is this dumbass trash? Let's hire Poseidon here. What the frick are you doing? I will take that, thank you. But, man, what dumbass decisions they made with the frickin' story. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, you frickin' kidding me, bro? Bruh. The hell? No, I'll take the frickin' splash this one. This might help out better. Alright, let's get moving. That storm's moving in. Get going. 13 people left. Oh yeah, I did win my last match, didn't I? Wouldn't it be great if I won this one? I doubt I'm gonna win this one somehow. Hey, more of those, please. Thank you. There's blue assault rifles everywhere. What the frick's with that? Check more buildings before we go deeper into the, you know, the circle. Did I open it? I'll open it. Okay. Nah. Just want the XP from that. Let's reload. Okay, good. I'll reload it up. Or if there's anything else to check. Vicarus. Those are actually really slow in the air, so I'm gonna rely on the frickin' lightning bolts to help me. Come on, Poseidon. there is. I can check this building though. I feel like somebody else has already checked it. Can take another bounty. Yeah, people have already checked it already. Man, it is frickin' sunlight is on my leg and it's burning my leg. So, yeah, Batman Hush is pretty bad. It's entertaining, I guess, but like when it comes to some of the lines and stuff, and the actor, I'm not saying the actors are bad or anything. I'm saying they're weak in comparison to like we've had before, as well as just like, oh, thank you. Oh, wow. I wanna shoot, so I can give away my position to somebody. Hey, I leveled up, sweet. I wonder if my friend knows, I wonder if my friend Dave knows golden eggs. I feel like there's somebody up there. Keep a watch on that. Oh! Wow. Okay. What the hell was that? Oh, I lost my crown. I knew that was gonna happen. I was not expecting. I actually almost thought that was a frickin' NPC for a second. There was a new NPC there, but no, it was a player. Alright. I didn't know that Hades thing reached so far. That's crazy. I thought it was more of a close-up kind of thing. Anyways, because I've used it like that in the past, but now that I know, I'll be a little more careful with that. Let's see what's in the store real quick. I don't think there's much in the store. Yeah. I'm hoping that they put Flash in the store sometime. Let's get past that part so that I don't get copyright claimed or whatever. Yeah, it seems like it's all the same stuff. Is that the crew? No, that's... What the hell is Vendor Man? That's weird. I think the crew pack, yeah, that's the crew pack. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk about with that. I just thought it was one of the worst Batman movies I've watched. It's pretty bad. I hate some of the line delivery, the unnecessary swearing. That's in really weird and awkward places. Almost like, and then the whole plot twist thing felt like somebody was like, oh, that people are going to frickin' be like, holy crap, how did I not know it was gonna be the frickin' Riddler? And have a pathetic backstory of like, oh, he wanted to be a bigger known between all the other criminals as a bigger deal, so he created this alter ego. It's like, no, this is freaking stupid. Like, what's the point of having that evil glance, by the way, that Thomas Elliot made? There's literally a part where he's walking out after helping Bruce Wayne and talking to him, where he literally makes an evil look. And it's like, really? And this is how you end the frickin' movie? Like, there's so much more not only going on in the book, the comic book series, and while it's definitely not a flawless series, almost none are, this is somehow way dumber and has a lot of problems. I kind of, the unnecessary character changes, the plot points and stuff. I will say it was kind of hot seeing Batman and Catwoman together, but other than that, it was it's just really stupid. Oh, by the way, they cat bat bang, they bat cat bang, they whatever. But goddamn, What a freaking stupid movie. I just wanted to briefly talk about it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed me dying humiliatingly and talking about a humiliating movie I wish I didn't see, I guess technically again, because my friend said I saw it with him and my other friend AJ quite a few years back, but I don't remember seeing it. But goddamn, that was dumb. So, yeah, that was really stupid. So, I just wanted to talk about it briefly, and I will probably read the series for the channel. Let me know too if you want to see more superhero months. I might do more hero months, maybe more DC, but only probably the main, like, focus on certain characters from the Justice League as well as like from the Avengers or whatever when I get to Marvel stuff, because other than that, like, there's not a whole lot of games with a lot of other characters that would work within a month. It would mostly just be a day for them. So yeah, as well as I don't own a whole lot of merchandise for other superheroes and such, so yeah, can't really show those freaking things off and like whatever crap. But yeah, it's just like I'll have to figure certain things out. I think if I go to Marvel, it would be stuff like, you know, Thor, Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain America, um, Wolverine, or like X-Men in general, Fantastic Four, or the Thing. Like, I would probably separate the Thing and Wolverine out of the group because those are two of my personal big favorites. But I would have to make sure that I have plenty of video games with those characters, so we would have to see. Yeah, I will see if I can, what I can make the next month be. There is a Batman Day. That's actually weirdly not even a day that Batman has an anniversary from what I looked up, because technically the original Detective Comics issue number 27 and the Batman Comics issue number 1 came out in the next 2 coming months. I don't know which. I think I should count Detective Comics because that's technically when Batman was born, and it was in May. But the other one says April. April's the next month, actually, so sorry if I mix some things up there. But yeah, like, I could do Batman either next month or in May, where he actually should be having an anniversary, though I think they put his anniversary in June or something. It's like, why is Batman Day in June? Doesn't Batman turn older, and like, didn't Batman essentially be created during the month of May? Or at least his comic books were released for sale in May? I don't know, it's weird. I actually have the issue of Detective Comics number 27 here. So I might be rebuying Action Comics number 1, by the way, and I might not be able to read it, sadly, for this month. But I'm splitting the Reign of Superman in half, 13 books to 13 books. The first 13 books of the Reign of Superman series will be called the Reign of Superman video. Reading video or whatever. And then the next half, where it is issue, let me see, is the Superman Man of Steel issue in the Reign of Superman. Number 25 is also 1993-25, September, within the little triangle box. But this is the one that's got, at least one of the copies has Superman's face on the front, and it says the Real Steel Deal. That is what I'm going to call the next video that I do, or live stream that I do, a read along, is going to be called The Return of Superman. I do have also a book called The Return of Superman, which I will probably be naming, I will probably be also reading, and it will be called The Return of Superman 30th Anniversary Special, sorry. And I do still want to read Superman 78 comics, as well as the Superman Unchained. And there are other books I want to read, being that of 2 mangas I said I wanted to read, and those FNAF books I've talked about. So we will read those when the time comes, and I will see you then. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. If you did enjoy this or find anything interesting from what I've talked about, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.